Hello friends, welcome back to our CS Sense educational channel. In this particular video we are going to learn about another kind of pronoun, that is indefinite pronoun. So let's move to our topic. Okay, before we are going to know about indefinite pronouns, let's rewind. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. It takes the place of a noun in the sentence. Let's remind them through some examples. Sarita is a student. She is studying ninth class. Here the noun is Sarita. Instead of Sarita, she is used here. So she is a pronoun. My father is 80 years old. She leads his life without any ill health. Here the noun is my father. Here instead of that noun he is used. So he is a pronoun. Government schools are filled with a number of children as they are equipped with well accommodation along with efficient teachers. Here we are talking about the noun, that is government schools. The pronoun is they. They is used instead of the noun government schools. When you observe these sentences, the nouns we have used in all sentences are referring to the particular persons in each sentence. Okay, she is referring to the particular person, that is Sarita. He is referring to the particular person, that is my father. Here also they is referring to the particular place, that is government schools. So we have to know that in each sentence the pronouns we have used, those are referring to the particular persons, places or things. But when we observe these sentences, we will learn a new general idea. Let's know that idea. Okay. Somebody has stolen my watch. Somebody has stolen my watch. Somebody is not referring to the particular person. Okay. Anybody can solve the problem. Here also anybody is not referring to the particular person. The name of the person is not mentioned here. Anybody. Next one, nobody. Nobody is there to tell my situation. Here also nobody is not referring to the particular person. None of his poems. Here none. None is not referring to the particular poem. Has anyone called me? Here anyone is not referring to the particular person. All of the children are in the class. Here also all is not referring to the particular person. The words which have been underlined by me are not referring to the particular person, place or a thing. So these type of words are called indefinite pronouns. Indefinite means not defined, not sure. Okay. So they are not defined, they are not sure. We don't know who are talking about. They are not referring to the particular persons, particular places or particular things in the sentence. They are named as indefinite pronouns. What is an indefinite pronoun? The pronouns which do not refer to a person or place in particular are called indefinite pronouns. They are used in a general way. They refer to a person's things in a general way. The indefinite pronouns do not refer to a particular person, particular place or particular thing. Let's know more clearly about indefinite pronouns through some examples. Here, few escaped the fire. Few escaped the fire. In this sentence, indefinite pronoun is few because the word few is not referring to the particular persons here. So, few is an indefinite pronoun. Here in the next example, some are born talented. Some are born talented. The word is some. Some is underlined here. Is it referring to the particular persons? No. Some, the word some is not referring to the particular persons. So here the indefinite pronoun is some. Look at the next example. Here everyone must attend the prayer today. Here everyone. Everyone is an indefinite pronoun because the word everyone is not referring to the particular person. So everyone is an indefinite pronoun. When we read the next example, none of my family members agreed my proposal. Here we can clearly observe that none is an indefinite pronoun because it's not referring to the particular persons in the family. It is not referring to the particular people in the family. So none is an indefinite pronoun. In this example also, anybody can cook if they try. We can easily observe that anybody is an indefinite pronoun because it is used in a general way. We are not talking about a particular person. Anybody is not referring to the particular person. Okay, anybody means he may be any person. So anybody is an indefinite pronoun. Through this table, we will learn about the formation of indefinite pronouns. I have told that an indefinite pronoun doesn't refer to the particular place, particular person, or particular things. So it may be any place, anything, or any person, or any people. So let's learn the formation of some indefinite pronouns using some, any, no, ever. Okay, so here with the help of some, let's form some indefinite pronouns. When it is a place, it may be somewhere. Okay, when it is a thing, it can be written as something. When they are people, it can be written as someone or somebody. Okay, next one, any. Using any, these are the indefinite pronouns. When it is a place, anywhere. When it is thing, anything. When he is a person or people, anyone or anybody. Next one, with no. When it is a place, we can write as nowhere. That is indefinite pronoun. When it is a thing, we can write as nothing. Next one, people. No one, nobody. Next, with the help of every. When it is a place, we can write as everywhere. Okay, everywhere. Next one, when it is a thing, everything. When they are people, everyone or everybody. These are all named as indefinite pronouns. I am showing you all the indefinite pronouns on the screen. These indefinite pronouns can be divided into three categories. Most of the indefinite pronouns are singular. Singular indefinite pronouns. These are all singular indefinite pronouns. Next one, the second category is plural indefinite pronouns. These are plural indefinite pronouns. Some indefinite pronouns, they may be singular or they may be plural. That depend on the context in the sentence. So these three categories are the categories of indefinite pronouns. Some indefinite pronouns are singular, some are plural, some may be plural or singular. These are singular indefinite pronouns. Let's read all the singular indefinite pronouns. Another, each, everything, nobody, other, anybody, either, little, no one, somebody, anyone, everybody, much, nothing, someone, anything, everyone, neither, one, something. I have told you that most of the indefinite pronouns are singular. Okay. One more thing is we have to follow one important rule when we write a sentence with the singular indefinite pronouns. What's that? With all the singular indefinite pronouns, we should use singular verbs in the present. It means singular indefinite pronouns take singular verbs. Neither, neither of us, neither is the singular indefinite pronoun. A singular indefinite pronoun takes what? Singular verb. So is the right answer. Or is the plural verb. So singular indefinite pronoun takes singular verb here. Next one. Each member of the family have or has the flu. Each member of the family. Each is the singular indefinite pronoun. So it takes the singular verb that is has. Okay. Everyone works well together. Everyone is a singular indefinite pronoun. Works. Works is the singular verb in the simple present. Okay. Next one. Someone has or have come into the room looking for her water bottle. Someone is the singular indefinite pronoun. Have or has? Have or has? What is the answer? Has. Has is the right answer. Singular verb. Next one. Everybody keep or keeps the information on the surprise to him or himself. Everybody is the singular indefinite pronoun. So keeps. Keeps is the right answer. Singular Actually everybody is the singular person, singular number, that is in the third person. So with the third person we should use the verb with s or es. Next one, either option presents or present its own challenges. Here also either is a singular indefinite pronoun, presents is the right answer. Don't write present. Presents, present. Presents is used with the third person singular number as the subject. Understood? So you have to understand that singular indefinite pronouns take singular verbs. Now let's talk about plural indefinite verbs. These are plural indefinite verbs. Both, few, many, others, several. These are all plural indefinite verbs. I have just told you that singular indefinite pronouns take singular verbs. Okay. Now plural indefinite pronouns take plural verbs. Plural indefinite pronouns take plural verbs. Let's read the following sentences. Both of us match or matches the description. Here both is the plural indefinite pronoun. So we should use both are in simple present. Match, matches. Both are in simple present. But we have to select match here without s. The verb without s is the correct answer. If it is the singular number, if the indefinite pronoun is the singular number, we should write matches. Okay. But it is the plural number, we should write simple present verb without s or es. Okay. So match is the right answer. Many is the plural indefinite pronoun. So it takes the plural verb. Were is the plural verb. So many were hoping for a better outcome. Here also few. Few is the indefinite pronoun in plural. So it takes were. Few were optimistic about this ball game. So finally we understood that plural indefinite pronouns take plural verbs. Singular indefinite pronouns take singular verbs. Now let's talk about some indefinite pronouns which may be singular or in plural. They are all, any, most, none, some. These are all the indefinite pronouns which may be singular or they may be plural. Based on the noun we are talking about, the third type of indefinite pronoun may be treated as singular or may be plural. Let's read the following sentences. All the coffee is ruined. Here we are talking about the noun that is the coffee. Here the coffee is treated as singular. So here all should be treated as singular. In the second sentence, all the children are in the class. Here all, the indefinite pronoun is all, is to be treated as plural. Why? Because we are talking about plural noun that is children. So the depending on the noun we are talking about, the third type of indefinite pronoun may be plural or may be singular. Let's take some more example about the third type of indefinite pronouns. Most employees are is getting a raise. Here we are talking about employees. Employees is in the plural number. So the indefinite pronoun most is treated to be as plural number. The plural indefinite pronoun takes the plural verb. So answer is are. All the ICs are gone. We are talking about the noun ice. Ice is treated to be as singular number. So the indefinite pronoun all is treated to be as singular number. So the singular indefinite pronoun takes singular verb. So answer is. Some ice cubes. Ice cubes. We are talking about ice cubes. Here the noun is ice cubes. Ice cubes is in the plural number. So the indefinite pronoun some is treated to be as plural number. The plural indefinite pronoun takes plural verb. So answer is are. Any experience. Experience is an abstract noun. It is treated to be as singular number. So the indefinite pronoun is any. Any is also in a singular number. So the singular indefinite pronoun takes singular verb. So answer is. Let's know one more important and interesting thing about indefinite pronouns. Read the following sentences. Many students didn't get good marks. Many of them didn't get good marks. Let's know the differences between these two sentences. Here the indefinite pronoun is many. Here also indefinite pronoun is many. The difference is many students. Here the indefinite pronoun many is describing the noun students. Okay, but here the indefinite pronoun many is not describing any noun in the sentence here in the second sentence. Next one, here it is describing a noun that is students. It is used along with the noun that is students. The indefinite pronoun many is used along with the noun that is students, but here many is not used along with any other noun. That is the main difference. So here in the first sentence many is treated to be as an adjective. Why? Because here many is an adjective. Why? Because you know what is an adjective. An adjective is a word which describes a noun. So here many students, in the sentence many students, students is a noun which is described by the indefinite pronoun that is many. So that type of indefinite pronoun has to be taken as adjective. What's that? Adjective. So in the first sentence many is an adjective. In the second sentence many of them didn't get minimum marks. Here many is not referring to the particular person. It is not used along with any noun. Only it is standing alone. So its function is only indefinite pronoun. Understood? So we have to understand that when any indefinite pronoun used along with the noun, it means it is describing the noun. So it has to be taken as an adjective. In this example also, he speaks few words, few believe him. In the first sentence, the indefinite pronoun is few. It is used along with the noun that is words. So it means the indefinite pronoun few is describing the noun that is words. So here few is an adjective. Why? Because it is describing the noun words. In the second sentence, few is not describing any words. It is not used along with any other noun. So few is only treated as the pronoun. Let's take one more example. Some people get nerves. Some people get nerves before the announcement of welfare schemes. Some get nerves before the announcement of welfare schemes. In the first sentence, some people. Here the indefinite pronoun is some, but it is used along with the noun that is people. That means the indefinite pronoun some is describing the noun that is people. So some is treated as to be an adjective. In the second sentence also, some get nerves. Here the indefinite pronoun some is not used along with any other noun. So only it is a pronoun. Okay. Take this example. Any student can solve the problem. I didn't catch any of them. Any student, here any student, the indefinite pronoun any is used along with the noun that is student. That means student, the noun student is described by any. So any is an adjective. Okay, not an indefinite pronoun. Next one, I didn't catch any of them. Here any is not used along with any other noun. It is not describing any noun in the sentence. So any is only pronoun that is indefinite pronoun.